All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing? Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. It is happening. The Los Angeles Lakers, after the announcement came, it was like yesterday morning that Anthony Davis, and his agent Rich Paul, they're going to demand a trade out of New Orleans. The Los Angeles Lakers had a meeting yesterday. They had a full-out meeting. They got all the execs, all the higher-ups, anybody that's close to the organization. They got everybody in on a meeting. I'm not sure if Luke Walton was in on this meeting because his future is up in the air as the Lakers head coach. They got all the important guys in the meeting. I don't believe LeBron was involved in this meeting. I'm sure somebody was in constant communication with LeBron James. Trust me, he knows what the hell is going on. They got everyone in the meeting and they talked about Anthony Davis. And they talked about what are they willing to give up. It's go time, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakers have right now, because the Boston Celtics, to me, are the lead to get Anthony Davis. They're in the lead by a long shot, in my opinion. And the Boston Celtics can only make that trade starting this summer. They can't trade for him right now. They got Kyrie Irving on the same type of contract that Anthony Davis is on right now. You can't do that. It's called the Rose extension. They got to wait till this summer to be able to first make a deal. They got to get Kyrie under a new contract to be able to make a deal for him. So right now, the Lakers have about 8 to 10 days free of Boston. Their rivals. Can't even make a trade. Can't even consider making a trade for Anthony Davis right now. The Lakers have a free run at Anthony Davis right now. So this ownership group and this management group, the VP and Rob Pelinka, Magic and company, they all sat down and said, what is our plan to get Anthony Davis yesterday? Reportedly. Now, in this meeting, reportedly was a discussion of what prospects are they willing to offer to Anthony Davis, what's off the table, who's off the table, and how we want to go about it. Let me break that down a little bit more to you guys. So, out the gate, what prospects are you willing to offer for Anthony Davis? Who's untouchable? Now, what I'm about to tell you right now is my pure speculation. I don't know this for a fact. I believe the meeting went like this. I believe they came to a conclusion that Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart. We'll leave it at this group. These are the young prospects. We'll just leave it right here. And let's just throw in Zubac, right? So these 4 guys. These are the young prospects with potential. I believe they came to a conclusion that these 4 guys can all go. Matter of fact, if you need all 4 of them, the Lakers would do that. Any of the veterans like Lance Stevenson, Rondo, the Pelicans are not going to trade for Rondo back unless a third team is involved. They wouldn't trade. The Lakers probably wouldn't trade Rondo. It's just his value's not high, right? That's not going to happen. Not because the Lakers wouldn't move on from him, but his value's not that high. But any of these guys like Lance, Michael Beasley, JaVale McGee, Tyson Chandler, they know they could be traded at any time. They know that. So we ain't even talking about these guys, right? But again, in regards to those 4 prospects, Lonzo, Ingram, Hart, and Zubac. Keep forgetting Zubac. I believe those were the guys who probably got a decent amount of the conversation. And I believe at the end of this conversation, the Lakers said, okay, we'll move on from all 4 of those guys. If we got to get rid of all 4 of them, we'll do it for Anthony Davis. And they should. I believe the guy that probably had the most comfort, and by the way, I'm sure y'all understand that LeBron is untouchable, right? LeBron don't even have a no trade clause. They're not trading LeBron James for Anthony Davis. I believe that the person that got the most conversation in the room, they probably spent the most of the meeting talking about Kyle Kuzma. What in the hell are we going to do for Kyle Kuzma? Because to me, Kyle Kuzma has proven himself as a guy who's going to be good in this league. He's already borderline good to me right now. He has some ups and downs. He has some struggle periods. Yes, I think you're asking a lot of Kyle Kuzma to be a second option. Now, you move him backwards to a third option? I think he's ready to go right now. I think he could be a third option on a team contending for a championship right now. And that's speaking a lot out of Kyle Kuzma, right? Who's the team that's winning the rings right now in the NBA? The Golden State Warriors. Who's their third option right now? Either Klay Thompson or DeMarcus Cousins. So the fact that I'm even putting Kyle Kuzma in that realm, that's a lot of praise to a young Kyle Kuzma. So it's nothing about him. It's just a time thing with him. He just needs more years and experience. So I believe the Lakers had a long conversation about Kyle Kuzma. What in the heck are we going to do about Kyle Kuzma? would we be willing to give up Kyle Kuzma and Ingram? Would we be willing to give up Kyle Kuzma at all? I believe, in my opinion, the Lakers came to the conclusion that, yo, we got a free shot right now to get Anthony Davis. Right now, we'll give up everything we got to. And then they'll wait till the summer. And once Boston gets involved, I actually believe the Lakers will pull back a little bit. If the Celtics want to get the deal done, trust me, if the deal can't get done for the Lakers in the next 8 to 10 days, they don't have the best package anyway, right? They don't have the best package anyway. So if they can't get the deal done right now, they're going to be playing second fiddle. At that point, I believe you probably want to take Kyle Kuzma off the table, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So right now, I'm sure the Lakers are like, okay, we'll do Kuzma, Zubac, Lonzo, and a pick, and maybe keep Brandon Ingram. They want to keep Kuzma, Ingram. Preferably it being Kuzma, he's the better player. But they want to keep Ingram for another trade down the line. Who knows? The Washington Wizards, I believe, would do John Wall straight up for Brandon Ingram. I believe that. I believe that. They'll do that this summer. You know, as long as Ingram can, stay healthy and John Wall can come back from injury, I believe they do that. So I believe a lot of conversation is happening, and I believe that meeting was a long meeting. And again, it was a plan for the Lakers to aggressively approach, and they're expected to sit down with the Pelicans ownership and their management and GM and everything in the next few days. And they're going to try to work a deal out. Reportedly, the New Orleans Pelicans would have to be blown away to make a move on Anthony Davis right now. And I've been told that they're not going to do it. Unless it's something crazy, they're not going to do it. They rather just wait till the summer. You know, Anthony Davis is leaving them. They don't want to get rid of Anthony Davis. They're moving at their pace. No rush to do it right now. If you believe in Boston's prospects more than you believe in the Lakers' prospects, if you're the Pelicans, wait it out. Maybe Boston, because it's not tampering, right? If the Celtics and the Pelicans get on the phone and talk about Anthony Davis, Danny Ainge could have already made a promise to the Pelicans that they like. He's got some more picks, ladies and gentlemen. He's got, not only does he have some more picks, he got some nice talents. Terry Rozier, Jaylen Brown, Kyrie maybe even, I don't know. Al Horford, Marcus Morris, Tatum, is he off the table? I don't know. Marcus Smart. All these guys, man, that I'm sure 2 or 3 of these guys could go maybe outside of Kyrie. Also Gordon Hayward, if you think you can revitalize his career. He was a former All-Star in this league. So there's a lot of conversation going on in Lakerland right now. And again, they reportedly had a big time meeting to discuss just how in the hell are we going to approach this next 8 to 10 days. How do we do this? By hurting the least amount of feelings as possible. Because remember, if you don't get Anthony Davis and all these young Lakers figure out that they've been in trade saga and trade rumors and that the Lakers were actually making offers on them, these are young guys who are emotional and, you know, how that's going to go over with this team. So you got to do it the most strategic way possible. And we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Telefaro. Mr. Telefaro.
Mr. Telefaro. Mr. Telefaro. Shout out to Mr. Telefaro.
You're watching Mr. Telefaro TV.
Mr. Telefaro TV. Here with the Triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.